Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin's breakout failed completely because it seems like it was all a major trap. So let me now show you exactly what is the next most likely move. Now, first you're going to notice our support level we talked about yesterday. It held very nicely. We identified that Bitcoin does have at approximately 86,400 US dollar area, a brand new daily high term time frame level of support. Additionally, we went with our Fibonacci retracement from the exact low back towards the exact high. Our golden Fibonacci ratio aligning almost perfectly with our daily level, and also we were measuring the entire bottom price action with volume, and it does look like value area low, the bottom volume level, coming in almost exactly at our daily and also at our golden Fibonacci ratio. All of those three levels very nicely aligned. Bitcoin hit them, and after that we got a major push toward the upside, some kind of a breakout towards our weekly high-term time frame area of resistance of, let's just say, approximately 5%. We took the liquidity exactly above our recent high, we hit our resistance, and after that, unfortunately, the breakout failed completely. We were trying to break this major trendline area of resistance towards the upside. However, only a few minutes later, Bitcoin got quite a heavy rejection, and we got another major push towards downside again below the trendline area of resistance. So unfortunately, yes, the breakout definitely failed completely. But why did we get a rejection at this specific area in the first place? The weekly high term time frame area of resistance right here was really not a random level, because already a few days ago we talked about the importance of 90,300 US dollar area. Let me right now also go with our anchored VWAP, and we are going to anchor it exactly at this specific high, at the exact high of this entire push toward the upside. And it really does look like our anchored VWAP coming in approximately at our weekly, but also measuring right now with volume this entire move towards the downside. It does look like the point of control or the biggest volume cluster coming in almost exactly at our weekly, almost exactly at our anchored VWAP. So it really does look like major area of resistance on Bitcoin was hit. That is why we got a failed breakout and we got another major push back down. And of course, I was thinking that probably because of this crazy volatility, a lot of people got liquidated, but it does look like that we got approximately 380 million of long trades liquidated on this entire move towards downside, which if you look like that, it is nothing major, nothing really significant. But at least as of right now, because we are getting some kind of a very small push back towards the upside, Bitcoin is really trying to reclaim a very important volume level. And remember, already a few days ago, we talked about the importance of the value area low of the bottom volume level of our entire bottom price action right here. And yes, the value area low is being placed at approximately 87,000 US dollars, and Bitcoin is right now trading exactly at this specific area. However, what if we are right now actually measuring this entire bottom price action? You're going to notice the value area low was moved slightly lower, and it really does look like that right now Bitcoin is seeing the acceptance above our bottom volume level, which technically speaking it is going to be a local bullish Bitcoin indication. Not only that, the biggest volume cluster, the point of control, the red line right here, it is also being reclaimed at least on the 2-hour time frame. So yes, so far we are trying to again push back towards the upside, and also it also does look like we are once again trying to break our trend line area of resistance. But personally, no, I am not entering a brand new long trade right here, because later in the video I want to share with you exactly where we can actually look to enter a brand new long trade on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and also on XRP. Right now I do still hold my long trade on Bitcoin and is being in a very slight profit right here. However, if we do get another push towards downside, I really do think on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and also on XRP, we can definitely look to enter another major buy trade. This is right now also why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1,000 likes are really possible. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and also please do not forget, tomorrow I'm going to reopen my free VIP group. So make sure you're ready for tomorrow's video, because I'm definitely going to drop the link to the group tomorrow. Now, let me also share with you something quite impressive when we are paying attention to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. When we are right now zooming in, let's just say on the 1 week time frame, something very surprising is going to be shown, because yes, our biggest liquidations of Bitcoin, and actually quite significant significant ones are going to come in exactly above the recent highs. At approximately 90,700, or let's just say 91,000 US dollar area, approximately 180 million of short trades are going to get liquidated. But for us to actually hit this major liquidations cluster right here, we also need to break quite an important local area of resistance. Let me right now share with you a brand new daily high-term time frame area of resistance that was confirmed only a few hours ago. You're right now going to see Bitcoin does have a brand new daily level at approximately 87,800 US dollars. And this specific daily level right here is also not really a random level. Going back on the 1 hourly time frame and also right now measuring this entire bottom price action with volume. The value area high is not exactly at the daily, but I would definitely say this specific area right now Bitcoin is a very important level if we really right now want to get another major push toward the upside and for us to liquidate as much people as possible for Bitcoin to then finally break our previous high. And why is this specific level such an important one? Look right now in our historical price action. It really does look like already in the past, this specific level has been beautifully respected. We hit the level right here, major push towards the upside. We hit the level right here once again, another some kind of a bounce towards the upside. And also right here, once broken, it is going to turn into the area of resistance. So it really proves that it is going to be another major area of resistance on Bitcoin. And of course, if broken towards the upside, only in this scenario, we can be looking for a push towards the upside above our recent high. Unless Bitcoin reclaims this specific area of resistance, I right now, unfortunately, do remain bearish, looking of course for lower targets where we might be looking to enter another long or a buy trade on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on XRP. And of course, also if you look like that, the trading bots are actually going to be buying the dip. A good thing with this entire situation right here is that the Ether stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame is right now being in the oversold area. And historically speaking, once we are hitting the oversold area, usually we are getting some kind of a push toward the upside. However, personally, as I said before to you, I am not really going to flip super bullish on Bitcoin just yet, simply because we are right now still below this quite an important area of resistance. But of course, if we then do get another push down, definitely we can be looking for another buying opportunity at our lower targets. And that is right now why, if you want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus with the second link down below right here, because there is no KYC, no VPN needed, and only after you register, you're already going to get 10 USDT completely for free. Then make sure you deposit, because you're also going to get a 20% deposit bonus, but unfortunately, this specific campaign is right now valid only for the next 4 days. If you want to copy and use my exact trading bots, you can also create an account on Pionex right here with this specific link. You're also going to get a beautiful bonus and then simply deploy the bots using this specific link. Right now, let me do share with you and show you what other people are right now doing in the market. On the CVD indicator on the yellow line, which is measuring if brand new buying or selling pressure is coming in the market, we are seeing right here a brand new higher high. This right now means more buying pressure is coming in the market, but Bitcoin is not able to see a bigger push towards the upside, and we are getting right here a brand new lower high. So this right here is actually going to be a bearish divergence on the CVD, bearish absorption, and of course also a bearish Bitcoin indication, because simply the buying pressure is not strong enough for us to get a push towards the upside. Someone is clearly absorbing all of the buying pressure. Additionally, paying right now attention to the money flow indicator on the 4-hour time frame. Clearly right here, we are getting some kind of a hidden bearish divergence. Major lower high being formed on Bitcoin, but on the money flow indicator, we are getting a higher high. So this is going to be a setup for a hidden bearish divergence. It is not confirmed just yet, but nevertheless, if we are going to right here see a curvature back down, it is definitely going to mean a hidden bearish divergence is being present on the 4-hour time frame on the money flow indicator. Would I right now say to you that this right here is a major bearish indication? To be honest, not really, but nevertheless, we also need to acknowledge Bitcoin, at least as of right now, it is still moving in a significant downtrend. On the 4-hourly, 50 EMA is below 200 EMA. On the 2-hourly, we are also definitely in a downtrend, and of course also on the 1-hour time frame, we are still moving in a downtrend. So let me right now share with you my exact exact plan how I'm actually looking to make money in this cryptocurrency market right now on BTC, because right now, unfortunately, the reality is we are still below this major resistance level, below the daily, below $87,800, and this is right now why, in my opinion, the most probable scenario for Bitcoin for the next couple of days is going to be for us to go even lower, below our recent lows, looking towards the area of approximately $80,000. If, of course, Bitcoin is going to hit our $80,000 price target, maybe even $75,000, definitely I am looking to go with another long or a buy position right here. But also, when can we potentially flip bullish if we are going to maybe even get right now another push towards the upside? I would simply say, if we are going to be able to reclaim our daily level in this scenario, I would be looking for Bitcoin to go with another push towards the upside for us to then finally hit our bigger liquidations cluster at approximately $91,000 right here. But to be honest, I am not targeting this specific level right now directly, simply because we are still below this specific level, and unless proven otherwise, this specific level, it is still going to be the area of resistance. But what about right now on Ethereum and also on XRP? To be honest, as you probably already know, for Ethereum, of course, if Bitcoin does right now go lower, our next major area of support is going to be at approximately $2,400. Major golden Fibonacci ratio, major also anchored VWAP, and of course also a major point of control or the biggest volume cluster. For XRP, it also does look like we are at least right now not taking the liquidity below our recent low just yet. So if right now Bitcoin goes lower, if Ethereum goes lower, probably XRP is also going to follow, and we can be looking for another push towards downside. So with XRP right here, it is quite hard to define where is going to be our next support level, simply because the push down right here, the wick right here, was quite a significant one. But I would say like that, if Bitcoin is going to be trading, let's just say at $80,000 or $75,000, if Ethereum is going to be trading at our major support level, this is then the time when I would also be looking to fire a brand new long trade on XRP as well. And this is right now why, if you want to trade with us, simply take an advantage of the free $8,000 bonus with the SEC link down below, no KYC and no VPN, because only after you register, you're already going to get a beautiful bonus. But also, if you want to use my exact trading bots, simply use this specific link down below in the description, create an account on Pionex, and then deploy the bots using this specific link. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.